What's going on YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry and I'm the Crypto Vet. Thank you for tuning back in today. What a good day to be in crypto. Bitcoin is at a new all-time high. Right now we're currently at like $20,700. We've got some new things on the charts, some new price targets, as well as XRP waking back up at the same time. With Bitcoin now going up, I feel like here soon we're going to see some crazy stuff happen with the altcoins. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, and if not, follow me on Twitter. The Discord links as well as my Twitch links are all in the description below if you want to check out more information on crypto 24/7. But let's go ahead and get started here on CoinMarketCap. See here, Bitcoin's at $20,600. Lots of green across the board. Ethereum above $600, and XRP, which was the biggest loser yesterday, is now back up above 50 cents. So I don't think we have many big losers today. The biggest gainers today, we have all the way up to 28% on UMA, and Elron Gold being the biggest loser. It's still just barely 2.7%. But here I have the weekly chart for Bitcoin. This is off of Bitstamp, and we can go all the way back as far as we want. We have the previous all-time high that everybody talked about for many years here at around $19,700. We're currently trading at almost $1,000 above this. The reason I bring this chart up again, and let me go ahead and delete this little guy here, is I'm going to go ahead and bring up the fib extension tool. The fib extension tool is something that I use for just trying to figure out where our next price targets could be, and I like to see if they line up with current patterns that we have. So if we have a symmetrical triangle, a descending triangle, falling wedge, head and shoulders pattern, I like to see if the price targets that I get from those smaller trends line up with something much bigger that goes across the whole time frame of a certain coin. So for the fib-based extension tool, we go from a low to a high and then back down to another low. So for this, I'm going to just go just pretty far back, and we'll see the price down there is at around 20 bucks. That's a good spot that we can use. I'm going to come up here to the high around 19.6, 19.7, and then we're going to go down to our low, which was back in 2019. You could also use the low that we had during the Corona dump. However, I'm going to just use this low here. And when we do this, we can see that we have a fib here at the one. The one Fibonacci is showing us that we have another resistance, another Fibonacci resistance around $22,700, $700, $800, somewhere in the $22,700 range. Okay, and the reason I'm bringing this up here is if we go ahead and switch off the weekly, which we already closed several new weekly candles above our previous all-time high, showing that we are in a bull trend. This is above the 20 daily exponential moving average, above the 20 weekly exponential moving average. Lots of traded volume way below us. So if we did have some crazy dumb 50-60%, we should get picked up and still actually be in a bull trend, because we'll still be creating higher lows in a sense for a future pattern. But let's go ahead and just move into the 4-hour. This was the pattern that we had for the last couple days as we were trying to project what's going to happen. And we had this symmetrical triangle that was forming. And before this one, let me just extend this line, before this pattern, this was the pattern that we had. And it showed here that we broke out above it, found support, and we broke out. Well, during this time, I extended the trend line just in case we were just extending for further consolidation. We didn't. We broke through it, and now we are on our way up. So by using these candle bodies here, we have good touches. We can say that this is actually a good resistance line that has now potentially turned into support, and a measured move from here up puts us at a pretty unique number, $22,750, $22,800-ish, which lines up perfectly with our trend-based Fibonacci extension on top of the whole chart. So this next move here, I expect to see a potential pump up to here. We could still get rejected around 20,800, 21,000 just because of the psychological level. We are in new territory here, so there's no idea what we can do. We can go up, continue pumping up, go crazy, go parabolic, or we could just come back down to retest this line here back down to around 19.5, 19.6, and see if we can actually break to the upside and hold if we did come down. Another potential thing that could be forming is just this nice ascending channel, which if this is to occur, we could still come back down, go all the way back down to 18,600. You know, there's a lot that can happen from here because we are in uncharted territory. But if this pattern plays out from the previous symmetrical triangle, we are looking at a measured move going up to around 22,750, which is my price target for Bitcoin. So as of right now, over 99% of people who have purchased Bitcoin are in profits. So, you know, who wouldn't want to be a part of this wonderful asset, especially when cryptocurrency is going to be crazy in the future. If you've watched my videos before, I love comparing crypto to current stocks. Stocks like Apple and all that have trillion-dollar market caps. The whole crypto space alone is less than, you know, is right around $500 billion in market cap. So why couldn't XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin all be $1 trillion themselves? Which, you know, is going to put Bitcoin at around 200,000, Ethereum much higher, XRP much higher. So this is still the beginning. I know a lot of people think like, oh, I missed it back in 2017. You didn't miss it. You're just following the crowd, and the crowd right now is saying, I'm scared. Well, don't be scared. Just buy in and sit back. You don't have to be a day trader. You don't have to understand a fucking thing I say on these charts. All you have to do is buy some and just look away. And, you know, on the days when there's a lot of red, go do something else. Go play some video games. Go do your hobbies. I've been playing Cyberpunk and absolutely loving it. You know, the new Call of Duty's coming out. So I took a little break from just staring at the charts 24/7 while there's a little bit of red, a little bit of consolidation. Come back when there's lots of green and it makes you happy. Don't sell just because it's a little red and people say it's going to go to zero. It's not going to go to zero. Promise. This is not financial advice, just a doctor/idiot. But let's go ahead and head over to XRP. On XRP here, on the 4-hour chart, we had a couple different patterns that we were following. We had a potential descending triangle that was forming as XRP was riding this little channel down, and a higher likelihood of breaking to the downside. Fucking washing machine. It plays that song for about 30 seconds. But now we have potentially forming a new pattern. We have this possible falling wedge. And for this falling wedge, we could just go straight up to wicks and all included. And you can see that we are still below our moving average here. But with this new pattern now forming, a falling wedge has a higher likelihood to break to the upside when coming out of a rally here. It is a continuation pattern. Now, before, when we had a nice ascending triangle, the likelihood was to go up, continue up, and we had a much higher price target because you could use a measured move from the full flagpole here, in a sense, from here to here, measured up. Well, now, you know, we can change that a little bit, and if we move over, take that same pattern I just had, a measured move being from the highest to the low here, we're looking at around potentially an 84 cents price target if we can get out of this falling wedge above the moving average. And if you watch me, you know XRP likes to lag behind. It takes its time. It wrecks a lot of people, which is why I think people hate XRP so much, because it'll come up with a pattern. It looks like a sure bet. Everyone, they buy in, and then it does something opposite. On these big moves here, it just takes time. It takes a little bit longer. So here on XRP, I had the daily still on the Bitstamp chart, and I went back to April of 2018. The reason I'm going back to here is I want to show you two supports and resistance. So right here at 83.9, around 84 cents, we had good support, and we bounced up. Came down, and at that same point here, we had a little bit of resistance and then some more support as we came up before we broke down below our moving averages. The highest point here was around 97 cents, and the overall was around 92, 93 cents. If we just travel, nothing has come close to that price since. Not until we got to where we are now. So I bring those up because I think it's really unique that this measured move of this falling wedge brings us to that first resistance which was support back in 2018 at around 83, 84 cents. The next point would be 92 cents, which was the top of those same areas, and then we have our original price target before we started the falling wedge problem around 1.8, 1.1 for XRP. So I think that is where we are on our way to head to, and from there it's just going to go up. We may have some small retracements back, but I don't think we will ever see XRP back down at around 20 cents again unless we have another black swan event. So we'll wait and see. Like I said, I bought in way back here. I did buy some more at 50 cents because if you follow me in the Discord, I had 3 areas that I thought we could get to if this did break down. I thought 50 cents was less likely to hold but possible. 43 cents was the strongest point to hold, and very likely to possibly be a bottom. And then if that wasn't the case, back down to around 33, 34 cents would be our strongest hold point, only because we have the 20 weekly exponential moving average down here at the bottom. And I did not think we would go below 30 at all again. Again, I could be completely wrong, but we hit my most likely support and we held there strong. So we'll just have to see if we can keep doing that. There's still a chance that we can come right back down and hit this target before we go up, because in bull runs we tend to always come back to touch the weekly exponential moving average or the 200 simple moving average. Whichever ones you want to look, I look at both of them and see. This is where I'm expecting XRP to go here in this next move, while we wait to see if Bitcoin can do its thing and come back up. But we're in uncharted territory, a lot of pressure from miners to sell at this time. In the next video I'll bring up some more Glassnode statistics so you can see where I'm getting these other data and values, but I don't want to keep these videos that long, just to kind of give you my gist on the market as we're moving. So that's going to do it for today. I will catch you guys in the next one.